All right, nice sunny day out here on the on a slough off of a big lake. And I've trapped this before. I didn't trap it last year, but I did the season before, and I got 4 or 5 beaver out of here, so I came back to check it out again. And so this specific lake, they dropped the level in the fall by about 4 feet, and then they raise it back up in the spring. They do that to try to kill off some of the aquatic invasive species like milfoil and stuff. So you see a big beaver house out there, and then there's actually another one farther back, but those are both basically high and dry because they dropped the water level. So they made another one just over, actually right there, and there was some a little bit of open water out there in real thin ice. And I know when I trapped this before, it's pretty muddy and shallow through here, but right along the edge of the bog here, it's they have a deeper channel. So I came out here probably about a week, 8 days ago, maybe 10, I don't know. Anyway, I set 4 snare poles, and I came and checked them about 4 days ago, and all 4 of them were completely chewed off. We didn't have any beaver. So I'm like, okay, there's definitely beaver here, and they are quite hungry. So I had only had 1 new snare pole with me, so I set it right there. And it's been about 4 days, so I came back out today with, we have 5 new snare poles. So I'm going to set all 5 of these, but we'll go chop out the one that is set and see if we got one of those hungry beavers. Alright, so just brushing the snow away here. I see a whole bunch of vegetation, looks like an aspen chip there. So we know that the beavers have been back to this one. Hopefully he got caught and didn't just chew the stick off. Yeah, we got him. All right, so that's a nice sized adult, extra large, probably 48 to 50 pounds, covered in mud. So it's pretty warm today. It's about 26 right now, which is about as warm as I want to be when I'm setting snares. I want these to freeze in right away. Especially seeing how hungry these beaver are. I don't want them to come up here, you know, in an hour or two and be able to pull my snare away. So they should freeze in, you know, within an hour, I'm guessing. So, all right, I'm going to chop out 4 additional holes and then set my 5 snares, and then we'll come back in 4 or 5 days or so and check all of them. I might just come back here and pull all 5 of them. Right out here at this spot where originally I set 4 snare poles. I came out to check those. All 4 of them were chewed off with no beaver, and I only had 1 new one with me, so I set that 1 new one, and then when I checked that, I think I videoed that, caught 1 nice big beaver, and then I reset 5 new snare poles that day. It was a little bit warmer that day when I set them, so on all of them I just added another wire to another stick I'd driven into the ice, just as a added precautions after I had that 1 little one get eaten by the coyote. I just didn't want to take any chances with losing a beaver. Alright, so I've checked the first 2 snares here, and both of the snare poles are eaten completely off, and 0 beaver so far. So there's not as much ice as I thought there'd be. There's only about 4 inches here. You can see this stick's chewed off, and the other one was too. An empty snare. So we still got 3 more to check. So hopefully we got one of these guys. Okay, so that's 3 in a row now that are chewed off and no beaver. Coming up here on the 4th one, And it looks like it's a good thing I added this other secondary safety wire on this one, because it appears that the snare pole has been pulled under the ice, which means that most likely a beaver got caught in there before it was completely frozen in. So that's a good sign. All right, a little concerned. All right, I see 2 snares, and I think there's a beaver. But I need a bigger hole, which is also a good sign. Big one. Yeah, so I've only done this a few other times before, and this is the only time when it really saved me from losing this guy, because as you see, the snare pole is completely gone. He ate all of it and was able to pull the cable and wires under before it froze in, because it was only like 20, I don't know, high 20s when I set these in. All right, good. Also chewed off, and no beaver. All right, so 5 sticks eaten and 1 beaver caught. Alrighty, thanks for watching.